Dude, I can't tell you the amount of times I've had to move, like in the last 17 years. Not fun.
Yeah,
The
that's why I'm
military
so.
helps with that,
That's
though.
why I'm stoked we bought this house. 'Cause I'm not planning on moving for a while.
Yeah. I would have been okay
We're
with
not
moving
playing
my
World of Warcraft.
in a house that fit everything I wanted, but nope, couldn't find one.
I'm either gonna build out in Sterling on my grandparents' property, or we're gonna move to North Georgia.
Nice.
Like Helen area or more?
Yeah, just somewhere near Atlanta because I like Atlanta a lot, but something more
I hate
rural.
Atlanta.
Dude, I
love
love that's
going
where
to Atlanta.
that's where I'm going back to, man. I miss it so
I
much.
love going to Atlanta, but
I
I wouldn't
miss
live
it.
there. Wouldn't live there, but I live near it. An
I
hour and a
spent-
half.
Yeah.
I've done
When I
both.
was up there for 2 weeks, like I like the idea of living in Atlanta, and then I was there for 2 weeks, and I almost I was ready to murder some people. Traffic is so bad.
You just gotta learn the city,
where we
man.
have our
For no
apartment
reason.
in Peachtree City. That's
Peachtree's
a
amazing.
really nice place, and they
Very
have,
nice.
and it's like not far from Atlanta, and there's tons of great land there. So
I was also talking to somebody a couple weeks ago that grew up in Atlanta. Like, yeah, they moved down here, and outside of that, they spent their entire life in a 60-mile radius. But how do you do that?
Because everything you so I was looking at when I was in Sacramento. I was like, it's so busy in Sacramento. I was like, how do you do anything? Because everything that they need's within like a 10-mile radius. You're not looking to go on like a 30-mile drive like here, like, oh, I gotta drive to Jacksonville, drive to Savannah. Not everything's in like a 10-mile radius, and most of it's just in walking distance.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just get bored?
No, because they've got that much more stuff to do.
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
that
say
10-mile
like,
radius.
yeah, like if you go to Atlanta, man. I mean, you
have-
could literally stay inside the perimeter and like never get bored.
I would just be at the aquarium. I'd be
we
at the
have
aquarium
friends that
all the
live in
time.
England.
When I was up there, I had to drive 30 minutes to everything. It's like, oh, you want to go play pool? 30 minutes. Oh, you want to go find a disc golf course? 30 minutes. Oh, you want to go get food?
Yeah, but you're also
30 minutes.
Dude,
you're also
were,
visiting. So you
yeah.
weren't, like,
If
living
you know where you're going, man, like you drove way out of the way for all that shit.
That was also 12 miles away.
Well,
It
fair
took me
enough.
30 minutes to get 12 miles.
If you were living there, you'd have your core places that you would be going all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would find
Yeah.
things closer to where like you were.
You also
versus,
like learn how to get
Like,
around faster.
We live in Decatur, and it had everything.
Mm.
Like we didn't need to go anywhere else. And Decatur is like a city within the city, and we didn't have to leave that little ecosystem.
Yeah, well,
Whatever you
I
call
like the explore.
Yeah,
Ecoplasm.
we lived in Sandy Springs, and
Mhm.
so we basically had everything we wanted in our little spot. But we could also
Yeah.
jump on the interstate for 10 minutes and be in the center of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
The timing's
I
also a
loved it.
thing, man. Depending on the time of the day that you drive or trying to go, like depending on what route you're taking.
Yeah, you learn.
Oh,
you
man.
learn the traffic patterns. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sell me on it. I'm not moving away.
No, we weren't. No, my wife would never move to Atlanta. She would never leave the house. Just
I could see like moving somewhere up around like Blue Ridge or something like that, but that's about it.
Ayahuasca.
You guys can come visit me
Yeah.
when I move back. How about that?
Okay.
I'm planning on it.
Oh no.
All right, we doing this?
Yeah, let's jump in. So, hold on a second. I got some smudgies on my screen here from playing Among Us.
The
so
spin of the
my-
scroll.
So my I play on my Pixelbook, and so it runs the Android app, and my Pixelbook is touchscreen, but I also use a mouse to move. So I'm like using a mouse, and it's not very when you're in the imposter, you have to be quick, and if I'm moving, I can't quick kill with the mouse because I have to slide all the way over to the kill button. So I just started like poking at the kill button on my screen to kill people.
Do what it takes.
Get some
WASD, bro.
some actual physical movement in there.
Yeah, I gotta adapt. And so I had I moved my face, and I could see little smudgies from my
From your
Killing.
finger. Poop, poop, poop.
from my killing.
Your blade will kill.
Okay, so last time the party hatched an Ocean's 11 type plot to find more information about Vinny's goings on. Seraphin attempted to get in good with Vinny and his guys by applying for a job, but also to distract him while Triss, Bullwinkle, and Kaiflu rifled through Vinny's office. Q, Alphonse, and Beeman attempted to stall Vinny and his guys from reaching the office to aid the investigators. Once in his office, Vinny and Seraphin shared stories and drinks on the balcony. Seraphin accidentally pushed Vinny off but saved him, further gaining his trust and a job along the way. The party reconvened to discuss the night and the next steps. They opened a trap box and discovered tablets seemingly of the fire plane's origin. They were then met with a surprise as Milo, Oz, and Belmont burst through the door, dancing and singing, dressed to the nines in tuxedos. That's where we pick up.
I instantly have an arrow pointed at all of them.
Oh, I wish they were here to talk to.
Yeah.
So as they walk in, they're singing and dancing. They get about 10 steps in the door, and Milo and Oz just kind of pass out from being drunk right there on the floor. And Triss proceeds to drag them into the other room.
Solid plot armor.
Well played.
I guess they had a great night.
I guess they did.
Belmont watching this and like not realizing where he is until like he sees his two friends getting dragged away, looks up at all of you, and his face just the sheer glee on his face just drops as he immediately recognizes three of you at least.
You have any more magic to show us, Belmont? We would love to see it.
Oh, I was gonna play it off like I've never seen him before. And who might you be, sir?
No.
What are you doing in our
This
room?
is your
Oh no. Not you guys.
this is your magic guy that y'all are watching.
Yeah, we have a real David Blaine here.
While they're talking, I'm going to slowly slip in between him and the doorway.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah, character sheet.
That's 20, right?
Yes, it is a D20.
Uh, 13.
13. Okay, so 1 second. I wasn't prepared.
Be prepared.
I was not prepared.
The lighting's on point.
That's a desktop. Where's that now? Come on.
Oh, shit. Hold
Ali?
on. 22, actually. Sorry, I didn't do my buffer.
Oh, you rolled a 13. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he does not notice you as he begins to kind of stammer and talk. He's like, listen, first of all, I want to apologize for my actions back at the El Slizo. I was flustered and you know, I thought I lost my big break.
Are you apologizing for your disappearing act?
Yes, just my whole actions back there was I came actually to the casino to find you and apologize, and I guess I met up with your friends and they treated me to a few drinks and we had some dinner. Oh, it was a blast. Those are two fun-loving guys.
They are indeed. Well, you know, no harm, no foul. It's all good. By the way, I'm gonna keep him away from me. Like I don't want to get within arms
Okay,
arm's length
yeah,
of
that's
him.
cool. He's still literally standing where he
Okay, cool.
realized you all. Yeah, he hasn't moved.
So,
Well,
And he,
Alphonse,
he just
this is
he's still
your friend
apologizing,
that's
and
in
he's just like, I left in such a hurry that I forgot some of my props, and I went back and I couldn't find them. So it's been a night for me, and I really didn't want to leave it like that.
oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's never good when one loses their I guess their property, their stuff.
Yeah, it's probably my
all
own
did you
fault.
lose?
Leaving in such a hurry. Well, I lost one of my main tricks, my portable hole handkerchief type thing that I keep with me, and I keep a lot of stuff in there.
Portable hole. What exactly is that? I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
So it's like a handkerchief, but it turns into a hole to a pocket dimension. It's kind of similar to a bag of holding, where you can store more things in it than it. Yeah, but this just kind of like folds up and slaps on the wall, and you can reach down in there and grab it. It's really a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, that does sound pretty neat.
I'm sure you kept a lot of interesting things in that hole, so it's understandable you.
Yeah, there was
lost it.
there was some good stuff in there, and
Well, hopefully someone will turn it into the lost. Have you checked with Lost and Found yet?
oh well, there's no lost and found at the El Slizo. Only you lost. Sorry about your luck.
Only you lost and someone else found.
That
Yeah.
house always wins.
Yeah, don't expect to get that back. Whoa! He like realizes that you're behind him as you say that.
Nah, that's a magic trick right there.
Man, you are pretty sneaky. I didn't even see you there. Of course, I have been drinking, so not my wits aren't fully about me right now. My friends just showed me to a good time.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good night, friend. I don't believe we've met.
Hello, the name is Belmont the Bombastic, a magician by trade.
Sheriff in the Wild.
Oh, I like your style, Seraphim.
Yes. But you were saying you were missing a handkerchief, or I pull out an extra loincloth and hand it to him. Here, I have this.
Oh, thanks. It's not quite the same, but I appreciate the
Yeah,
sentiment.
no problem.
Well,
Well, is there anything we can help you with there?
well, I came with those guys to keep the party going, but clearly they are done for the evening.
They partied until they got in the doorway and passed out.
I've never seen anything like it before.
They really need to learn how to handle their booze. Boy.
Yeah. What a lightweights.
Well, you guys want to party?
Not particularly. We got some business that we need to attend to.
We have a trek that we have to go on.
Oh, a trek, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Where are you trekking to? Not much places to trek here. Just out in the desert.
Yes. Well, there you go. You already know the answer.
Yeah, the desert. Yep, I figured there's a lot of it around.
Yes. There's dirt and more dirt.
Yeah.
So
Well, we call
how
it
long
sand
have-
here, but yeah.
How long have you
Oh.
been around these parts, Belmont?
Oh, I'm born and raised in this area.
Ah, so you
Well,
probably
I was
always
from
know
a-
food.
Well, yeah, I'm from a small desert village outside of the city, but
You
Oh, really?
Oh,
any strange things that you've heard going on out in the desert from where you're from?
Oh, I haven't gone back home in ages. I got too big for that town. You know, big fish, small pond, all that.
Whoa, whoa! You never forget where you come from.
Well,
They
if
say
you've seen
that-
where I come from,
They
you
say
would
that
try
when
to forget it too.
where he comes from, he's truly lost.
Well, can't seem to find any work, so there you go.
in your hometown, is that where you learned your magic?
Oh no, I learned that when I arrived to the city. I had small tricks and stuff, but once I got to the city, I really picked up a lot of good stuff.
Oh,
Hmm. You know anybody out there that might be able to guide us around?
Well, I know one person that could guide you around.
He's gonna say himself.
This guy.
oh,
I saw that coming.
I did too.
Oh, for a small
Right.
fee, of course. I mean,
a small fee.
Small fee.
What,
How
what
small is it?
size fee?
oh, whatever you think would be generous, of course.
Oh, so free.
I don't know much about paying and money, so I'll leave that to other people to decide.
I mean, if you don't want my services, I can point you in a few different directions, but I figured since we know each other and, you know, might have the inside information.
Do you happen to know about any ruins outside in the desert?
Ruins. Let's see. There's a few different ruined temple areas out in the desert from, you know, way back in history before Gilbor was even established. Do know there's one that people like to go treasure hunting at, and you know it's kind of dangerous, but
Is there one that possibly has a portal to the fire plane?
no, I have heard something. I think it's the let's see, what is the name of those ruins? I've heard something about the fire plane out in the desert, and it's like this old pyramid, but it's like caved in. Let's see.
A pyramid.
Ah, I see what you did there. Clever.
Yeah.
Got him.
Well played.
I think it's the temple to. It was a period made for this old ruler named Xanthus, I want to say is the name.
Hey,
Ding 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 ding.
I think I've heard that name before.
So you think you can guide us out there?
Oh, I can try, but we might need to. I need to saddle up some mounts to head that way. It's kind of treacherous on foot.
What sort of mount do you have in mind? How we got into the city? I mean, that was nice. It was luxurious. We had camels. I walked the whole time, but everybody else seemed to be nice. But I heard of people riding on giant lizards, and I would very much like to do that.
Yeah,
That would be quite
that would be the mode of travel that I would probably suggest, just because that terrain's a little more treacherous for the likes of a camel.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we're planning on leaving in the morning. Do you have a room here?
I don't, but I have a home in the city.
Right, yes, you do live here in the city.
Why don't you meet us back here
I'm
first
gonna
thing
say
in the
over
morning?
Oh,
Yay? Nay?
What did he say? It broke
did we
up.
lose him?
I said, so we having meet us back in the morning then?
Yep. Yeah, I
Do
think
you want? Is everybody in agreement to have this guy lead us?
Oh, you're saying that over the earring?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we can take this guy if it comes to it.
I know
Sure.
we can take this guy.
We can
Comes
definitely
up to
take
it.
this guy.
Yeah.
A wet paper sack can take this guy.
Cool.
As we're talking over the earring, I'm picking up Oz and Milo and placing them on like a bed or a couch and putting covers on them. And
Okay, yeah.
Tucking him
making
in.
sure they're on their
Tris is
side.
with this.
Yeah.
What is a fair value we should offer him to make sure he comes back in the morning to guarantee our trip tomorrow?
I mean, I don't know. A gold piece.
Demon says 15. You say 1. Should we shoot the middle?
5?
5.
Beeman, you think 15?
I don't know what the typical guide fee is.
All right. How about this?
I don't either.
Uh,
I was either gonna say 1 or 1,000. I don't know what money. Money is money.
how about 5 to get us there and 5 when we get back?
Well,
That'll
we can
work.
at least offer him 5 to show up in the morning, and we can work from there.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Turn to him and say, "We will offer you 5 gold pieces to meet us in the morning for our trek."
1 second. I don't know what's a lot of money to normal people, so I gotta look it up.
We could be based on the population, we could be offering like a year's salary to this guy. Be like, well, you want to meet us in the morning for 5 gold?
Hell yeah! It's like that scene in Eurotrip. I buy
Yeah.
my own hotel.
I love that stupid movie.
I remember watching that stupid movie with you way back in the day.
Dude, so good. Still holds up.
It really does. I watch it at least twice a year.
Wait. Belmont doesn't know.
Yeah.
I want to.
No, come on, tapeti. I don't
Long
even know.
tunnel.
That's not what he says, but
Long, dark tunnel. Mm. What a good movie. It was
Wow.
definitely the best of that like generation of like teenage party movies. I mean,
Worst?
it kind of like what set all those movies like American Pie off.
yep.
No, American Pie
What?
came out before that.
Okay.
Ever.
Really? I thought
Yeah,
Eurotrip was
yeah.
OG.
Eurotrip was like 03. American
Oh yeah,
Pie came out
American
like
Pie's 99.
99. Yeah, I was going to say, because I was in high school still.
I definitely was not allowed to watch American
So-
Pie whenever that movie came.
Your trip was
So he
04.
goes, so we're saying 5 gold a day?
How long is the trek?
I go.
How many days to get us there and
It's about a
back?
3 days journey. It's about a 3 days journey to get there.
So 7 days, with a day to explore.
Yes. And upon our safe
Insight
arrival
check.
back in the city, you will be played in the food.
I want to do an insight
Okay.
check to see if he's fishing for more money, if he seems that like that is the going rate.
Right? Roll an insight check.
Where?
Do it. Dude.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Big,
11 plus
big money.
13.
13? So it's okay. So Basically, he took your 5 gold and he added per day, and so he's trying to make the deal a little bit better for him, but he's not being nefarious. He's not like trying to cheat you. He's just trying to kind of elaborate on what the terms of the deal is.
Kind of haggle a little bit.
Okay. What do you say we call it 40 gold for the whole trip? And we'll cover, expenses.
Oh, that sounds like a deal to me.
Okay.
I'll pull that out of the.
Oh, we're not. We're not.
Upon safe arrival back to the city.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll-
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
We would hate to have to recover the gold off of your corpse.
That's why I said upon arrival to the city.
Get very sticky, very very sticky.
All right. So I guess.
So
we'll-
first thing in the morning, tonight I would probably suggest to head to the Valiant Vanguards to secure the mounts, and then let's say we meet there tomorrow morning.
sound
First
good?
light.
Fair
Sounds
enough.
good.
You're gonna be able to get these guys on a lizard that early?
Oh,
Oh
yes,
yeah. for sure.
I'll put them on the lizard for sure.
Well,
I
we
have
can-
rope.
We'll tie them to it if necessary.
Yeah.
Because you never know when they show up, or wake up when they wake up.
There we go.
It'll buff.
Any second. Any.
When I wake up, you know I'm gonna be the one who's waking up Red Lizard with you. That was a hard push. Sorry.
I appreciate the effort.
All right. Well, I will bid you all adieu for the evening, and I will see you in the morning. Are we meeting here, or are we meeting at the Valiant Vanguards?
We'll meet at the Valiant.
Well, if we
Vanguard.
have to pick up our lizards there, we can meet there.
All right. Sounds good.
Good evening,
Well-
Belmont.
Mr. Bombastic, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Mr. Boom.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad that we can get off on a better foot and have some adventure together.
Indeed.
Yes.
There in the wild.
All right, and I
It's been a
usher up
pleasure.
the door and close.
He's like, and you, ma'am. Okay, see ya. All right. Well, and now there's no one for me to talk for, so I've had it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, guys, let's go get us some lizards. I am so excited.
First things first, we got to make sure that he doesn't know we have this portable hole.
Yeah. Are we gonna? Can we check to see what's in it?
Yeah, we'll check it a little bit later.
Fair enough.
Actually, we can check it now.
That's what I was kind of asking Austin. Like, can we check it?
Yeah.
Can we, Austin? Can we check it?
Oh, you can check it.
I mean, I'm making sure that there's something in there to
Check. What
check.
are we
Can we,
checking?
Austin?
Sorry,
Can
not
we check
Discord.
it?
Somebody.
Oh, you can check it.
I mean, I'm making sure that there's something in there to
Check. What are
check.
we
Can we,
checking?
Austin?
Sorry,
Can
not
we check
Discord.
it?
Somebody.
I mean, I'm making sure that there's something in there
Check.
to
What
check.
are we checking?
Austin?
Sorry,
Can
not
we check
Discord.
it?
Somebody.
Ah,
I'm going to go over to Oz and down. He has a large sack of money. Go over to Oz and sure he still has it.
Yes, he still has all of his money. Yes.
Awesome. Great. Good lad.
Seems
guess
that
we're gonna-
everyone has achieved large sacks of money in the past few hours. We will have plenty of bags for adventures.
All right, so we're making our way to the. I
I
don't want
didn't
to
hear
call
you at
them.
all, David.
what's up?
Were you talking? Were you muted or talking? Oh, someone's.
I mean, I was just kind of talking to myself.
Oh, I saw your mouth moving, but to talk with.
Yeah, I was just kind of talking to myself. My bad.
You good, baby girl.
All right, I'll be right back.
Maybe we should have gotten Bombastic to point us towards the lizards.
I mean, we can ask around, right? We're losing people?
He's back.
Okay.
Guess who's back? Back again.
David back.
Dave is back. Tell the DM.
So, what do you guys want to check the contents of this portable hole?
I don't know.
I guess we should do that tonight, so we know what.
Their Discord is having a hard time.
Yeah.
Well, this Discord.
Right?
What?
I'm
that
thinking he
you-
wants us to check the hole to see if there's any contents in it that we can
Yeah.
use for the adventure.
You
That's
know
my
what I'm
guess.
saying?
That's
I
my
got
dark.
like,
That's my stab in the dark.
let's say I'm sure you guys got the same, but I got like one word out of every 5.
I only got the first 5, so good for you.
As you guys
Sorry,
are,
the internet sucks here. So
we got it. I'm sorry.
as you guys are discussing, you see Triss kind of like lacing up her boots, and she slings her pack over. She's like, "All right, I'm going to harvest this Afrin fruit while it's nighttime. I'll meet y'all back here at some other point." And she storms off.
Have fun, Tris.
Be safe. So what's in the pocket hole?
What's in the bag?
I was waiting for it.
Then we will go get our lizards and prepare for the adventure.
Demon has the list, by the way.
I do have the
Yeah.
list.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering if we can.
Ow, ow.
Wow, wow. All right,
Dude, bow, bow.
in the portable hole, we have the fancy mirror,
Mm-hmm.
a dodecahedron made of glass,
Well, that's fancy. I think the DM was holding one.
2 sets of robes, a set of wedding rings, male and female, 1 foot diameter shiny stone, a pen, 2 empty spell books, a wizard hat, a lock with a key, a mysterious coin, a tiny pebble, an enchanted jar that holds a little gelatinous cube which eats any material you drop into it, a
That's
magical
handy.
huh?
But that's handy.
Yeah.
Yep. A magical anti-pickpocket Snapchat. That didn't work out too well for him. And then a pair of dice.
nice.
Not too bad.
Would we like to identify anything in that?
So the mysterious coin, it just doesn't look like a gold piece or a copper piece or anything like that. It just it looks like a doubloon you would find at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
Can we
And
tell?
the
would-
shiny stone?
We already identified the mirror, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say we would maybe see if the dodecahedron or the shiny stone were anything.
Okay, I can do the identify on that.
Well, I was gonna say, can we just tell if the rings have any magic properties at all either?
So we
Yes,
do-
do you have detect magic? I would do that first
Yeah. Does anybody have detect magic?
before
I have to-
identifying anything.
I have detect magic as well.
Cool. Hit that first.
So that'll hit everything because that hits any item.
It'll
or
show
any
you.
magic within
Yeah, it'll
30
show you anything that's
30 feet.
that's magical.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and then
Nice.
we can identify from there.
Okay, well let us lay everything out, and I'll do detect magic. So
I lay everything out like I'm doing some sort of cult ritual.
okay. Everything on
Are you
a
casting
In a
it as
circle
a-
around you.
You able to ritual cast?
huh?
You're
Little
able
do
to
you know,
ritual
you
cast?
lay all these items out in the right order. You ascend to.
Now this is a verbal somatic.
No, so some classes are able to ritual cast some spells, but I don't think that artificers are one of them.
Not that I know of. I've not seen anything or anyone use those terms, so I doubt it.
You get a
Yeah.
burn spell slot.
Yeah, I've got to burn a
Yeah, you
I'm
have
assuming we're about to have a long sleep anyways, and I'll still have 2 slots open for identify.
2 slots open.
Okay.
After detect magic, I'll have 2 slots open. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also upcast, so you can use a second level slot to cast a first level spell if need be.
I had no clue, but there you go. I got plenty.
It doesn't
of
do anything additional. It doesn't do anything additional, but you can use the slot to cast a lower spell.
That's awesome.
Fun
That's
fact.
great. That's great to
I
know.
learned that today.
I was today years old. So yeah, I cast detect magic. Anything fancy?
So, of all the portable hole items, besides the items that your party is carrying, you notice the mirror is popping, the dodecahedron,
Mhm.
the stone,
Mm-hmm.
pin, the hat. This hat is blue with white stars and moons on it. Two doves, like Mickey's sorcerer hat.
I was hoping.
Mhm.
The lock,
I feel like
the coin. Beeman, actually, you noticed that when you picked up the tiny pebble, it had some heft to it. A lot more heft than this tiny pebble should have. So that pops. The jar that surrounds the gelatinous cube pops. The snap trap and the pair of dice.
So basically
Most of
everything.
these things, most of these
Yeah,
things are
I'd say.
magical.
It
Besides,
was the
besides the
dodecahedron,
robes,
the stone.
It's probably easy to say what doesn't pop.
Pin, hat,
Yeah.
stone, dodecahedron, lock, coin, pebble, the jar, the cube, the
That's
jar
right.
holding the cube, the dice, and one other thing I missed.
so it's everything but the stones, the rings, and the spell books.
All right, so everything except for the stone. You said the pebble does, right? Or no?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so everything except for the stone.
And you
the
knew
robe-
you knew something was off on that. No, the stone does. The robes, the rings, and the spell books.
robes, the rings.
rope.
But you knew something was off on the pebble because it's super heavy.
So guys, which things do we want to identify first, and we can grab more when we come back to the room?
I don't know. I mean, I think this hat is pretty fancy.
I'm interested in the thing that you said the rock was real heavier than it should be, or the coin.
The
But
rock,
there's this.
the little tiny
there's this-
pebble is.
It feels
Boy,
like it
yeah.
weighs. It feels like it weighs about 20 pounds.
Oh yeah, I'm interested in that shit.
So can I do for one level 2 spot? I can do a level 1. I can only do that one
Yes.
time. So I can do. Then I've got 5 things that I can identify on.
Ooh, nurse.
All my level 2s are open.
All right, I say we do the dodecahedron,
Hat, dodecahedron.
the hat,
The pebble.
Let's say the pebble. I would say the pebble.
Pebble.
the pebble.
The dice are probably just dice that are loaded. I
Yeah.
would think the dice are just loaded dice that he can control where it lands.
Yeah,
How about the jar with the gelatinous cube?
I'd probably.
I would say
jar?
that jar is probably just a jar that can prevent
Yeah.
the cube from eating it.
Yeah, it's probably just intended to like be safe against that thing.
But we might be able to figure out what that thing is.
Gelatinous cube.
No,
What are
we
the other
not-
options?
Yeah.
And you know it's a gelatinous cube. You've seen a couple, so
Yeah.
it's very familiar.
We've got the lock and key, but that's so for me. That's another thing. There's the glowing stone, the glowing polished stone thing.
yeah, the big shiny stone.
Mm.
Yeah, so that would be number 4. We just need a 5.
What are the other options?
I
Yeah.
deleted my list on accident when I was trying to type.
All
It
right,
won't
so
let me-
we're doing the dodecahedron.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
doing the tiny
Hat.
pebble, the hat, the shiny stone,
Yes.
right? So that leaves us with
Mhm.
the pen, the lock and key, the mysterious coin, the snap trap, the dice, and the enchanted jar. I think that's everything.
Is this all stuff out of the hole?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're about to identify 5 items.
I'm kind of curious about the coin.
Let's do the
I'm
coin
kind of
then.
curious about the coin as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Let's see what this
I-
coin
Do the
does.
coin.
I'm kind of worried it's just a coin that he can decide where it lands when he flips, but we have to kind of hedge our bets one way or the other. So.
Yeah, I'd say everything else is kind of self-explanatory, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Identify on those 5.
Okay, so you pull up the dodecahedron first. It's this nice polished glass, and as you cast your identify spell, you see in your mind's eye how this thing functions. You quickly run around and tell everyone to shut off all the lights, and you hit the this unseen button that you now can see magically, and it bursts and doesn't burst. The light bursts out of it and
I'm burning.
fills the room with a night sky starscape. The
That's
entire
cool.
room just looks like you're outside now.
So it's a projector.
That's
You
fantastic.
see a couple shooting stars. You see familiar constellations.
That's how he gets laid.
Nice.
Huh?
That or a good map, but I like where your head's at.
Can you like scroll through it, or is it just fixed?
It seems to be just fixed.
Or
Can I look out the window and see if it matches the stars that are directly above us? To make sure see if it like replicates what's near us.
It does actually. You are seeing similar constellations.
Okay.
Cool.
So we can definitely use this to navigate ourselves back if need be, if we can point to where we are now.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
All right, next, let me find. I'm gonna be sending you some links, Brandon.
A messenger?
You can explain. Yeah, so you can explain some of these things that are actually in the book.
Okay.
And next, you pull up the 1 foot in diameter, this giant polished, clean-looking stone, and you identify it to be the cleansing stone.
Oh, okay. This is a stone. It's a foot in diameter, engraved with mystic sigils. When touching the stone, you can use an action to activate it and remove dirt and grime from your garments and your person. It's a portable washing machine.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Such stones are often embedded in pedestals in public squares and on there, or in high-end Galanda inns.
no,
That's
shit.
cool.
Well, somebody
I
else.
like
I
it.
don't need
Yeah.
that.
I think many people here will appreciate this. If I wore clothes, I'd be very excited.
You will always be shiny
I
if
will
you
be.
use it.
If y'all would let me
Right.
keep
Next up,
that-
you pull this. Next up, you pull out this bright blue pointy hat with stars and moons on it.
There's quite
You
a
identify it to be the hat of wizardry.
This is a hat of wizardry. The wondrous item. It's an antiquated cone-shaped hat is adorned with gold, crescent moon, and stars. While you are wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the hat as a spellcasting focus for all of your wizard spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 intelligence check. If the check succeeds, you can cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you can't use this property again until you finish a long rest.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
Nice.
So that's freaking sweet.
Right next. Next, but it's only attuned by wizards.
Yeah.
The next, you pull out the giant looking, like 1.5-inch diameter doubloon coin.
The coin of delving. This scintillating copper coin sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. If dropped a distance greater than 5 feet, the coin issues a melodious ringing sound when it hits the surface. Any creature that can hear the chime can determine the distance the coin dropped based on the tone.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
It's like a magical glow stick that tells you how far it is down.
Beeman
What
would
was
have
it called?
appreciated that when he jumped down that hole that one time and broke his ankles.
Yeah. What was it? What was it called again?
The coin of delving.
Yes.
And then you identify the pebble to have an enchantment, a reduce enchantment on it. Originally, it was a large 20-pound rock, and now it's enchanted to be this
Small
tiny
20-pound
pebble.
rock.
It's quite hefty.
Ooh. Throw it and cast a spell magic.
Cannonball.
Oh
It's
wow,
up- it's
dude!
up-
If you threw that, yeah.
Some variant of the reduced spell because it still has its weight to it, but it's really tiny.
It's like Ant-Man, where it
Oh.
like hits and it's like a pinpoint thing.
It's still 20 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still 20 pounds.
Oh,
So realistically, you could put it into a small space and let it grow back to its size and open up tight places. What was the 5th thing? You get everything?
That was
1,
it.
2,
That was it.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Can we? Oh, you said the
Okay,
first
I'm
one yourself.
interested about the other items.
I am all out.
How
of
many other
identifying.
items were there? 3?
So there's 1, 2.
A jar, a lock and key, a pin. Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Snapshot.
Oh,
Snapshot
Yeah,
and the
Snapchat. Yeah.
Oh, Snapchat. So 4.
And the dice.
4 other items.
And
Nice.
Beeman, if you want to roll an investigation check to see if you can figure out this small little trap.
Absolutely. Nope. It's an 8.
Maybe it's a really simple trap.
Maybe try rolling
Right,
the
you're not-
dice.
You're not exactly sure how this works. Little, it does have a magical element to it, so you're not like well versed with magical traps.
Just sitting there shaking it. I think
It's not currently set, so shaking it won't make it go off. Yeah.
I think it's broken. I think this trap's broken.
I'm just assuming we are in a place where the wizard is not.
He just left.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just
Um,
left. Okay.
I'm gonna roll the dice. See what
That's
they
what I was,
do.
gonna say. That's what I was hoping you to do.
Just roll the dice and maybe
Right,
write
dice.
something with the pen. I don't know.
Let's see.
Roll the dice. Roll.
Beeman, do you wear any jewelry?
No.
Things could be.
Oh yeah, I have. Hold on a
I love
second.
that.
I think I have a chain with my family's crest that I kept from when I got lost.
Okay, but you don't wear any rings or anything.
No.
Demon, do you have anything that you enjoy on your body? Just curious.
You have Winter's ring.
I do have
Winter's
winter's ring.
ring.
Right.
Mm.
Oh no, winter.
haven't talked about winter in ages.
No, I rode her to the city.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So that seems like ages. It's been 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So you roll it and you come up with it's 2d6, and you come up with a 5 and a 1.
Yay.
Cool.
They do-
Throw those back in the bag.
There's something magical about them because it showed up on Detect Magic, and they do feel a little off weight than normal dice that you're used to. You haven't quite figured out the trick of it yet.
We don't need to sweat. Well, if I have
I
spare spells,
want
when
to roll them like a couple more times to see if the numbers stay the same.
Okay,
Or-
roll 2d6.
2d6. So I got 2 6s.
Okay, roll 2d6.
And then a 3 and a 4. And a 1.
I love you, Austin.
The next thing I want to try to think of a number or 2 numbers and
Okay.
see if they come up.
All right, roll 2d6.
I will.
Did you think you
You
know
know-
those numbers make you help you?
You know that there's a trick to this. You're not quite sure how it works yet.
There's probably a
Okay.
magic word. You can
They're,
roll all
they're
night
a
though if you
little
would
they're,
like.
they're a little more eloquent than your current loaded dice that you roll with.
Okay.
That cracked me up.
Is the pin like a writing pin or a pin that you pin something with?
It's a pen.
Yes, it is a writing pin.
A writing pin?
Yes.
I'm going to grab the pin and I'm going to find something to write on. Like maybe if there's any paper or anything in the
There
in
are
the
2 empty spell books.
There's also some guys sleeping over there with some pretty open faces.
Well, I don't want to mess with a person per se.
Wait, are there boots on?
I'm just gonna write on like if there's no paper, I'm gonna write on a desk.
That's easy fun.
I will open up one of the empty spell books and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, writing this."
You know, and you just write whatever you want to write.
Okay, I'm going to write Buffalo Billy Bob was here.
Okay.
I love it.
How's your handwriting?
Dexterity
Pretty
throw.
shit.
Dexterity check.
So you all look over his shoulder after he finishes writing, and you're not really sure what this says.
Looking forward to the end of this night, and Austin's like, "Well, y'all spent 45 minutes playing with pins and dice. Great job."
It's y'all section. I'm just here.
Does the
Roll
writing
got
say?
a little
The pin
serious.
works. I don't know what kind of magic it does, but somebody else can take this from me. I don't.
The
know.
writing stays there also?
Yeah, the writing stays there. The pen works. There's no need to dip ink or anything, so there's some sort of ink well in it, kind of deal. But I mean, you know that it's magical, but you're just not
Nice.
exactly sure how it works. The pen works.
I want to close. I want to close the spell book and then open it back up.
Okay, you close the spell book, open it back up. You see the letters all right there in a row where Seraphim just writ, and nothing happens.
Cool.
We all knew that was about to happen. Austin's loving this. Oh, this is great.
You
Well,
guys
I
haven't
think
even
we
made it
should,
to the desert yet.
we should probably go get our lizards to make sure that we have enough. And before our next long rest, I can
Yes,
finish
we need to go
identifying these
secure our lizards.
Yeah, let's do that.
We have
Yeah,
items.
let's-
Unless
Something back
someone
and
wants
forth
to write
roll.
more in a journal. Anyone have any feelings they would like to write down?
No.
Okay.
I think I wrote all I needed to write.
The next 5 years.
Yes. Maybe Triss,
On,
you would like to stay here and watch over these two?
Triss is long gone.
Chris is left.
Yeah,
Sounds like
On the
a
journal,
plan. All
on the
right.
journal, you do see Tom Riddle written on one of the.
I know that guy. No.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, Triss has gone to harvest some nectar of the Alfrin plant
Oh, right.
for her
Okay.
and she's
Okay.
bringing on. Milo and Oz are currently still snoring.
let's look at some lizards.
I've got an idea. When we leave this room, let's put that lock on the door and turn the key, and then leave.
On a magic item that we're not sure on how it works.
Yeah, let's not
Yes.
do that.
I won't be in the room, so it won't affect me one
Okay.
bit.
Well,
Is that what y'all do?
it wasn't that.
No.
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 And that's
I
how we
would
locked our friends
overrule-
away in another
You can do
dimension.
that. You can do that.
Nope.
All he's gonna
I
say
was-
is,
I was
and the lock,
overruled.
and the lock clicked.
The
I
key,
mean,
tu-
it's
the
up to
key
y'all. Do you
turned.
want to use the
The key turned, and the door is locked.
I say we go secure our lizards.
Here.
Are you gonna put the lock on?
Nope. No, I put it back in the portable hole.
Oh, Q, just so you're caught up a little bit, Belmont has agreed to, apparently he's familiar with the desert area, so he's agreed to guide us.
To the ruins.
Yes,
To the
for a price.
Now, we just have to remember not to use any of these items around him.
He doesn't know we have them.
He's taking us to some ruins where we may be able to get to the fire planes from.
Or he's acting like he doesn't know that we have them, or he legit doesn't know.
Or when he tries to help us and tries to use one of his items to help us and doesn't have it, then he dies. Yeah, that's our fault.
He did recognize.
He knows.
He did.
knows
He,
that he's
He
missing,
knows what he lost.
yeah, he knows that he's missing the
He
portable
thinks-
hole.
Yeah.
Its content, but
Okay.
he thought that he
he went
left
back to
it.
get it and it was
in the
missing.
hut.
Hmm.
He doesn't
I
know
see.
that you all have it. So
If we
you're
put the
putting
mirror in it.
all the items back in the portable hole.
Yep.
So no.
'Cause I don't want him to know that we have any of it.
Alright, so you guys head off in search of the Valiant Vanguards. I need Q to make a investigation check with advantage since this is your home.
Investigation. 19 plus 3.
Oh yeah. So swiftly enough, let me pull up the map here so I know where you're going. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
It feels like the first time.
Since I see you.
It's been a while.
Wow.
So
So this shop is located on the outskirts of old it's like the road that connects Old Chibor to the South Bend. So it's like the southwest part of the city. And it's pretty much the last thing you come to until you hit open road to the desert. And it's this large building, and you see on the back of it, it has these posts surrounding the back of the building that's facing the desert, and it has this large netting that is covering this whole area, kind of like Topgolf, but the top's closed in.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's very vast. And you guys walk in. The door's open. You guys walk in, and Here's my thing.
Ching, 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 ching.
Yeah. You walk into the front door, and then you hear the bell, and you also walk through like some beads. Like beads.
They definitely get tangled in my horns.
Yeah. Get tangled in your horns and everything. You walk in and you immediately see it's like it looks like Humane Society or like a kennel type area. You see cages to the right and left of you, and directly in front of you see like a circular desk, and sitting there is an older halfling man. He looks kind of he's older, but he still looks kind of jacked. He has tattoos running up both sides of his arms. He's got an eye patch on one eye, and he's sitting behind the thing, like writing in some books as you guys walk in. And he looks up, and he's like, "Hi, how can I help you this evening? It's a little late for customers, but I'm always open." So
we're looking to secure some lizards to travel into the desert tomorrow.
Aye, some lizards, eh? Popular mounts this time of year, I see.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just a few weeks ago, we had a couple of fellows come in here searching for lizards to make their way in the desert in search of treasures or something. I don't know. I wasn't listening.
That's probably my uncle.
Do you know which way they headed when they left?
They pretty much got the lizards and headed straight into the desert from here.
North, south, east, west?
Hey,
south.
Belmont's gonna, tell it, like, he's gonna guide us there, right?
I mean, we have a map.
I do want to make sure that when he leads us there that we're potentially headed in the same direction. That way he's not headed the opposite.
Yes.
It's southwest of the city. Basically, you follow the road till the road ends, and then I'm not sure where they went after that. I just know they were headed out southwest.
That's fine.
What was
The general bearing's nice.
What was that guy's name?
Oh,
The Zalsazabada? Zathan?
Are you asking? I don't know. I've never met you.
Yeah, I can't. What the I'm asking you, Austin. The god of the pyramid.
The ruins.
Says
The
that.
ruins. Xanthus.
Xanthus. I'm gonna. Do you know which way it is to Xanthus Temple?
From my recollection, I've never been out there myself, but I've had a few travelers try to make their way out there. I believe it's in a southwesternly direction, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Not.
that makes sense. How many lizards do you currently have?
Well, that depends. How many do you need?
Oh, before we buy the lizards, like, the ones that, this group rented from you a while ago, did they ever return the lizards?
Yeah, they brought them back. Yeah.
Okay.
How many riders can go on a lizard?
Well, let's see. They're a large creature, so usually only one rider, unless it's a small rider.
Perfect. Good to know.
Yo,
That-
have you ever seen a minotaur on a lizard?
I have not. I
We're
would
going
actually
to tomorrow.
I'd be very interested in seeing that.
We will be needing. Well, I guess Belmont will be getting his own, so 8 lizards.
Well, I told him we would cover
Nothing
his
to pay.
bill, so we
Oh,
gotta
right,
get
yes.
lizard.
So we will need 9 lizards.
9 lizards. Oh, wow. Okay. So I might only have 7 lizards.
Oh,
I do have a couple of giant scorpions.
Hey.
What? you can
Dibs.
ride those?
Dibs.
Well, listen, they're a little harder to ride. You know, it takes a little bit to tame them. Not as easy as the lizards.
I will be taking a scorpion.
Yo, Seraphim, I mean, I don't know if you should be the one to, take a scorpion.
Why not?
I was like, just based on
I
your
am
like
very
past,
good with animals.
record with animals,
I'm very
I-
good with animals.
I
I
you know, I
see you're
don't I don't
I
believe
see
that.
you're interested in lizards and scorpions. You know, I got more than that. I'm a pet shop by trade. If you want to check out my
Can you
inventory,
ride any of those pets through the desert?
guess it depends how big you are.
Me, personally.
So you might have to stick to the lizards. But you do got some cool things. You want to check them
yeah.
out?
Well, what do you have?
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
Well,
probably going to be stuck to a lizard.
Well, let's see. Okay, so in here we have, your normal. We got a couple puppies, some kittens.
Clifford
Also
the
have
big
a-
dog.
We also have some badger pups. Let's walk in the back some. He walks in the back, and in the back it's like this kind of darkened area. It's like you see like these terrariums everywhere. You see a couple terrariums filled with like tarantulas. You see like a cage for like bats and stuff.
Ooh, bats.
You see a couple owls in cages, and then he walks you outside. And outside you see a number of just numerous types of animals. You see a bunch of like hybrid looking animals that you haven't quite seen before. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about them. That's just the trash griffins."
Trash.
What?
Like a trash
The
panda.
trash griffins. Oh, they're like these misshapen hybrid animals of like city dwelling vermin, basically. We kind of catch them and keep them here to keep them out the city.
Oh,
Yo,
gotcha.
like how do they become misshapen?
This city has a bunch of magical properties, so I'm not sure what kind of waste they get into, and so we got some magpie skunks, some pigeon rats. Over there's a vulture possum.
Gotcha.
Oh, there goes a crow raccoon.
Crocoon,
that's the only
yes, Crocoon. I've seen that
Of
before.
course.
one we got of that. But if you walk with me back here, and like he's kind of got this like, it's weird. You're in the desert, but like it's got this like different ecosystem going on under this fencing. And he takes you to the back area. He's like, back here we have all of our specialty pets. So I have this little guy here, and he points at this little puppy. And you see him there for a second, and then he vanishes, and he's in a different part of the cage. This here is a blink dog puppy.
Oh, I hate
take a
dogs.
piece of bacon from my pouch, and I hold the bacon into the cage.
You see him, he's in the very back of the cage, and he vanishes. He's right in front of you, and he bites in, vanishes again.
Oh, pretty slick trick.
Don't tell me we're getting that puppy. I hate dogs. You know this.
I will summon
The next-
Winter and ask if he's ever seen one of these.
Oh, the winter wolf, huh? Well, did you come across that? This fine lady gives her a pet. She's actually accepting. This guy seems to be very good with animals.
She's a magical winter wolf. She actually comes out of this. Well, she comes with me.
Oh, that's a nice pet you have there. If you're ever looking to get rid of her,
Nope.
know who to call.
Well, I won't ever be looking to get rid of her.
If you're
Are
ever
you-
looking to board her,
Yo, Beeman,
Well,
are you
so-
sure you're never like looking to get rid of her? Like you're 100%? Are you 100% on that?
She looks at you and growls.
I just look at Winter and smile.
So next you walk up on this cage. It's kind of dark in it, so you can't really see it. And then all of a sudden, you see these two eyes pop up, and you can make out a black, dark purple, almost black skinned, feline figure. It's got these tentacles that is like rising from its body. You can't quite make out their exact location in the cage with your eyes.
Huh.
This here is our
Me-
this here's
Me
our
as
display
I know what this is, but
This is our
but Sarah,
display.
sure.
This is our displacer beast kitten. We found her. Actually, a friend of mine, Gif. He found he has the mother in his show, and then he brought me the child.
Yo,
it was an only child that he brought you.
Yeah, the last time he said he had babies, somebody like attacked his show, and
We were
the
at
owl
that show.
pups got away. Wait, what?
We were there.
You didn't attack it, right? I don't gotta worry about
We
you.
did not.
no,
we were-
no, we
we were
killed the people that
protecting.
attacked it.
We were protecting
Oh, okay.
them.
On behalf of my friend Gif, thank you.
Yo, one more question. Like, how, GIF? How is his name with like a J or a G?
It's a G-I-F, GIF.
Oh, the two F's. Okay, that makes sense.
Do it.
Well, I'm glad to see at least one of them survived.
Yeah, Gif's actually in town. He's got a show going on somewhere
Really?
in town. I'm not sure. He came by me the other day.
After our adventure, we might have to stop in and see him.
I got a couple other things if you want to see them.
Yes.
If not, we could just make our transaction. Okay, all right, let's go. All right, so next we got this chicken. It's called a Fustercluck. You see this small cage, and it's got this like white rooster. It has very large tail feathers, and you kind of see like he's like in a cage, small cage, but he's also in like a bigger cage within, like the small cage is within a bigger cage. It's like, yeah, you want to keep your radius from this guy. He doesn't bring the best of luck around. Next up, we got this old hat, and you see this. it's just like on a pedestal. This old hat. Let me show you. And he just like gathers some hay and places it on the ground, and he puts the hat on the hay, and then the hay starts to rise and form, and you see an arm spring out and a couple legs spring out, and you just see this hay construct standing there. And then as he gets ready to like take a step, he pulls the hat off, and it just down into hay again.
Does it just work with hay, or does it work with other items?
Well, I've only tried it on a few things, but it seems to work on any kind of matter that I've used it on.
Like snow.
Yeah,
That's
snow. I mean, I haven't experienced much snow, in the desert.
Hey, like, he took a step, but like, did he look aggressive? Like, was he coming for us, or?
Well, he wouldn't be aggressive to me. The hat is attuned to me, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
How-
Okay.
What if you had like an entire barn full of hay, and you put the hat on that hay?
I think it only gets to a certain size.
Okay.
It's out of the
Damn, if
material.
you drop that hat in the desert, I was going to say, we might be dealing with something.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
The entire desert.
Next up, you see this like glass. It's almost like a terrarium, but it's like glass all the way around. And as you walk up, you just see like a bright blue spot appear in the middle of it, and most of you recognize this to be a will-o'-wisp. You see it like floating towards it, like dunk, hits the glass, and it's just like floating around.
Yo, how do you control one of those? We've seen a few of them before. Like, how would you keep it as a pet?
All right, I'm reading the description here. So this little guy's tricky. He kind of like, currently he's imprinted on me, but with enough time he could imprint on another person. But he's kind of mischievous. He'll lure people and things to you without telling you. So,
Yo, I kind of want that, to be honest.
I mean, the last time we had one of those, it lured a bunch of undead creatures to us, so...
Yo, but that wasn't like our, willow. That was just a willow.
How do you know it didn't imprint on us?
Yo, I mean, if it imprinted, it would still be around here somewhere. Investigation
No, we
check.
killed
Wait, we killed the will-o'-wisp?
We killed one of them.
yeah, I think you killed him.
Oh.
Oh.
Perception check for
Aw.
will-o'-wisp.
Hold on, sorry. One of the things that I saved is on Instagram, and I don't remember when I saved it. To find it.
It's on the grunt.
Yo, all I'm saying is, these pets are pretty cool. But I would suggest like getting a low maintenance one. Like Winter is like
Yes,
pretty
like-
low maintenance. You don't have to feed her, and she takes care of her own, space. Like she doesn't take up any space. Just a ring for beaming.
Ixnay on the Ingray, bro.
Yo, he doesn't even know your name, but now he does. I guess. I mean, you didn't have to say it.
Oh my
Can't you
God.
see? He's lost in his thoughts. He's trying to think of stuff. So,
The
Built
widow
this
wisp
pet
has his
store
mind
so
right
long
now.
ago.
what
Uh,
do you?
I was going to ask if you, sir, had any, maybe attack birds that I can keep perched on my horns.
That would be a pretty cool pet. I've got to admit that would be.
Yo,
pretty
there
cool.
were some owls back there, or maybe one of the bats.
I did see the owls.
A
Okay.
bat could
Owls
hang
are
from
pretty
one.
cool, but I was thinking of something more like a
Look at the bat.
falcon or an eagle, or maybe like a shadow eagle, or I don't even know if that exists, but it sounds cool.
Yo,
Yeah, right.
I mean, what if you had like two bats?
You could be like Thor or Odin and have two crows.
Or crows.
Hey, question while he's not here at the moment. So for my paladin, I have something called Find Steed. Do I even need to rent anything?
Does that mean you can like whistle and a horse will show up,
Apparently, I can summon a spirit.
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
like the Witcher?
yeah. So yeah, you can, but I don't know the terrain, the desert terrain, how the horse will fare in it, as well as the wizards.
So
I mean, not the wizards, the lizards.
the steed takes a form that you choose: a warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff.
Oh, a camel.
Massive.
The steed has the statistics of the form of the chosen form, though it is a celestial fae or fiend, my choice, instead of a normal type.
It says your
Yeah.
GM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds as well.
Yeah, I see that too.
A mastiff though, that's a
Ooh.
pretty big dog.
Yep.
Kind of cool. Please don't summon it. He would hate you.
I
I
mean,
have.
I might just do a camel if we're gonna go through the desert.
Well, he already said that a camel wouldn't make it through the terrain.
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
robe of useful items has 2 mastiff patches.
I forgot about that.
Oh, sorry. I'm still looking at the.
I'll ask him when he gets done
Still
looking at
can't
this
find
thing.
it. Past it. Dang it.
Bow,
Dun dun dun.
bow, 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 bow.
How do you guys feel about that? If I could get like an attack bird to perch on my horns.
Like,
Yo, I mean,
that's
that would be pretty
handy,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man.
No.
I support that.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing is, you know, birds poop.
Wow.
Hold on, you kind of cut out there. My internet, my
I
connection
said,
to this earring is pretty shitty.
I mean, you might want to like maybe invest in like a leather cap, you know, because birds poop.
Oh, my fur will take care of that.
You're just gonna let the let the bird poop on your fur.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Luckily,
Where else will it go?
Yeah, I mean,
Luckily, you have the stone of cleansing.
yeah, luckily I have the cleansing stone.
That's jiggly.
Rubbing it on his head.
Yeah, we have that fancy new stone.
All right.
Icky poo nasty.
Gonna be a thing. Can't find it, so don't know what it is. Didn't say it out loud anyway, so you guys don't even know what you're
And-
missing.
I mean, you know, if you get like a bird of prey too,
Thanks.
they're gonna like regurgitate the bones of the animals they eat. So
Ooh, nice.
That is
Use
true.
them to pick my teeth with.
All right, so we also have this chameleon. It's not great. You see this like terrarium, and you see this like you see the brown and green of the trees, but you see him. He's like bright blue in the middle. He's not really great at blending into his surroundings.
oh, I wish I had
Sure.
detect magic.
Interesting chameleon. Can I hold him?
Oh, sure. He reaches in and he hands you, and he gets on your fur, and he just turns like a bright green.
You can have a chameleon hang from the horn.
Nice. From blue, the color that would match my fur, to green. That you are a wonderful chameleon.
Attack chameleon.
I keep forgetting you're blue.
Yeah, I forgot you're blue.
Attack.
Oh,
I have an
But
actual
there's-
pet chameleon, so the idea of one being an attack chameleon is actually hilarious.
and then we have
I'm gonna let
this.
it switch
And
on
he
my
points
finger.
over. Yeah, you can hold it for now. And then you have this, and
Okay.
he points over to this other like open area, and you just see this small like almost like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree sitting there. It's not doing anything.
It's the whole tree,
This-
isn't it?
This is our animated sapling, and then you just see like one of his eyes open near the top of the tree and kind of squint at you all, and then snap shut. And it's just trying to stand as still as possible.
It's a life-size stick bug. Jesus.
I wave at it. Okay.
But as far as birds go, we have
That's
regular ravens or owls. We also have the trash griffins if you are interested in those.
Are the trash griffins like the unicorns from that one Pixar movie?
So I sent them to the group recently. I'll send them again. Just like a picture of a bunch of fused vermin.
What is it called? I forget the name of the movie. The fantasy movie, the elves and shit.
Onward.
Onward, yeah, where they're like trash fiends or something.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
What's the chameleon's name?
A Renji.
One second.
They actually hate people. They're not really holding creatures.
Yeah, they're not like not too happy with.
Like that's just attack colors.
They're super fast.
See, attack chameleon. Called it.
Yeah, I resent them in the group.
Oh yeah, I see him.
We also have the Fustercluck if you're interested.
Yo, like
Yes,
you
sir.
said,
You
it's like
said it's not very lucky. What
It
do
hasn't
you
been
mean
looking
by that?
for me.
when you
That's
described
for
it,
you.
when you described it,
It's literally-
I thought of the chicken from Moana.
basically, and it's literally in a small cage within a bigger cage that has like a 5-foot roped off radius around it.
Yo, I think you're just trying to peddle us that chicken. I don't want the chicken.
Oh, he said about birds. I'm just trying to offer him as many
Well,
birds as I can.
The chameleon back in its cage, and then I'll ask, can I go and inspect the chicken?
As you put it, in the cage, it turns bright pink.
Norse.
Wait, how big is this chicken exactly? Like normal chicken size, or
Chicken size chicken, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You want to go in the cage with it?
Yes.
All right. Sure. And he kind of unlatches and opens the cage and like steps back real fast. Here's the key.
I step in and kind of confused why he's stepping back fast. And I'll go up to the other cage that he is in. Can I open this cage?
So as you go, you just have the key. So as you go to open the cage, I need you to roll a dex save for me.
Okay. Which I have advantage on.
Yes. Is that a chameleon or a bearded dragon?
That's bearded dragon.
I've never seen one that color.
Oh, that's
I've
a cool
seen one red.
one.
I've only seen the like holes looking ones.
It's awesome.
And it's striped.
These are really cool.
Yeah.
If you put blue dots on them, it'd look like a holes one.
They're yellow,
Zyra.
yellow spotted lizards.
Oh, I thought it was blue spotted. Okay, my bad.
Yellow spotted lizards. Mr. Sir.
Total 17 with advantage.
17? Okay, so as you go up, you go to you almost trip just walking on your own feet as you go to put the key in the thing. You open it up and there's the chicken. He kind of walks out. He's like pecking at the floor. You see there's some like food around where the guys just like toss food in to get close to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just pecking at the food.
He's back in, then goes off of where the food is, and then back onto it. I love that scene in Moana, dude.
Okay.
It's so funny.
I'll usher him back into his cage and close it, and I'll leave.
Okay, make another deck save.
Okay. $17 again.
Okay. You feel like you're about to trip again and you catch yourself again. It's only been when you're around this chicken that you feel so clumsy.
I feel chicken. Yes. I'll usher him back in the cage, and then I'll leave.
All right, you make your way up and you join the rest of the party. So, can I interest you in any other things besides some giant lizards or scorpions this evening?
How much? How many of those wisps do you have? Is it just the one? And how much is he?
Just the one.
And how long would it take to imprint on somebody?
It'd be right away. I mean, it just depends your connection with it.
If he likes you or not.
Currently, it's going for 2,000 gold pieces.
Let me check my ledger. I am just shy. Dang.
Oh, that's
too bad.
Too bad.
What kind of owls, did you say you had?
Oh,
Yeah.
Owl. We got some snowy owl.
Snowy owls.
Owl. We got a long-eared owl. Got a great horn owl. Whatever. Owls.
Gosh, okay. I'll take.
What kind of owl are you in the market for?
I'll take the largest owl you have.
That's good. That's a big bird.
Yeah.
An owl bear.
You would like a Blackstone's fish owl, I see. I have just the thing for you.
Yes.
That does sound humongous.
It's got the body of a small child and a wingspan of up to 2 meters. It's the largest owl in the world. Well, besides, owl bears, giant owls. Like a normal owl.
Largest normal owl. Yes.
Largest normal owl, exactly.
How much would that run me?
Owls go for about 100 gold pieces.
I will take him.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, the owls are testy creatures, so.
This owl looks like he would fuck you up, too.
That's why I like him. So, as I approach the owl, I will kneel and I will bow to it, and then I will hold out my hand.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
Zero.
Pretty good. 16.
16, okay. He seems a little apprehensive, but your massive size and your beastly shape self actually makes it relent a little bit, and he kind of flies over for a second and flies back to his perch.
Okay. I'll take some bacon out, and I'll stick it to my horn, and I'll tap my horn.
All right, make another animal handling check at advantage.
$18 at advantage.
Okay, 18. So he flies over, he lands on your one horn and starts ripping the bacon off your other horn and just stays perched there.
Nice. And I'll take another piece out and I'll hand it up to him.
Yeah, he rips it out of your hand.
Awesome. Does this one have a name?
No, we don't name them. We tend to wait until they are purchased to give them names.
Okay. I'll give it a couple days and I'll see what he wants his name to be.
Well, there you go. One with the animals. I like it. Anybody else interested in any other pets? We have badgers. We got some bats. We got some cats. We have some flying monkeys. We got some mastiff puppies, tarantulas, weasels, ravens. Of course, we have the trash griffins if you looking for a deal.
I I have one question. Is that owl male or female?
Female.
Okay. It weighs 10 pounds.
Oh, jeez.
So you know.
Okay.
Cool.
And females are very territorial in this
Yes.
species.
Right.
Yes.
The males weigh 6 to 7 pounds. The females weigh up to 10 pounds.
Yes.
Q, you know a lot about it.
She thick.
No, this is not Q. This is not Q speaking. This is
I sent a picture of one to the group. He looks so angry.
Yeah. I saw it. That's great.
at full wingspan. It can be 7 foot long.
Holy
Alien's
shit.
gonna be so confused.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Big girl.
So I feel terrible. I feel terrible because I built this place after that one encounter with Oz. Where a puppy
with the
came
puppy.
from the
Yeah.
gate.
Oh, right.
And then the goblin.
And he had the blink dog. You know what? How much?
No, he just had a
Seraphim would
regular.
remember
dog.
that, right?
It was just a regular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seraphim and Beeman.
How much would the blink dog be?
Oh, the Blink Dog. Special deal for him. Only 2,500 gold pieces.
2,500.
How much for the Mastiff puppy?
Master Puppy's 50 gold pieces.
I say we get Oz
what?
there. Or do you want to get him the blink?
The
puppy?
mastiff puppy. I really want to get him the blink dog, but we might have to come back after our trip. I'm just a little shy.
I mean, I can split it with you.
He does have 12,000 gold pieces.
He does have 12,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, he might
We'll
be
tell him about
Just
the place that has a blink dog.
Just remember the.
We'll just be like,
Just remember the
Oh,
place.
yeah.
and next time he's here, we'll come by.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
we'll-
he
we'll
wouldn't
make
mind
sure
if you
to
pulled it out
mention
of his
to
gold.
I don't want to do it.
yeah.
Just take the money and add it to his character sheet.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Hey Oz, we bought you something
Okay.
with your own money.
So we have the owl. We have a potential blink dog.
Yes,
You'll
you
come
put
back.
that on hold for us.
Yeah, we can hold it for a few days.
Okay.
I might get that wisp too if I can get a little bit more money.
Okay, well, sounds great. Sounds great. All right, and then we have, so all told, we have 7 giant lizards and 7 giant scorpions available for rental.
Yes. Let me ask you this: Is there a deal, since we're going to be purchasing some pets from you and renting the lizards and the scorpions?
Quite a
Is
lot
that a
of
mask
Would
lizards.
you be willing to cut my friend here a deal on the wisp?
On the wisp, maybe. It's a rare find.
Yeah, but we're
not a lot of- Not a lot
wow.
of wisp are willing to just, hang out with people. They just like, killing people.
I'm gonna while you guys are talking about it, Q is gonna like walk over to where the wisp is in the glass thing and see if it like follows his hand across the glass.
All right. Okay. Well, let me look at the.
Make an undead handling.
Religion? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Make a
No.
religion check.
Not the best for me, but 15.
15. Okay. It seems a little shy at first, but after a few minutes of you like waving your hand back and forth, it kind of gets a little hypnotized and starts following you a bit.
Hypnotize mind.
Yo, I think this one does kind of like me a little bit.
So for each lizard, it will be 75 gold pieces because they're little easier, and then the scorpions are 50 gold pieces. Because they're a little harder to ride, but so I give you a deal.
Is there any? Can we get a refund if we bring the lizards back happy and healthy?
Oh, this is a rental. So you put down you pay. I don't know how rentals work. Oh my gosh.
That means we have to bring them back.
You get back a percentage of it if you want. If you choose.
That's what I'm asking. Not every rental does that, so we wanted to check.
Security deposit. There you go.
You get back 10%.
Which are faster, the lizards or the scorpions?
Oh, that's a good question.
And a question on top of that question, which are more lethal?
Scorpions have those cool.
I would. They have. I mean,
So the scorpions are a little more faster and a little more lethal. They're also harder to tame.
I would think the lizards would be tankier, thicker skin and all.
Yeah, but scorpions actually have an exoskeleton like armor.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the lizard there.
I am too. I will squish a little scorpion.
Yo, I'm going to be getting a scorpion, so don't say that too loud when we're riding next to each other.
Question, Austin. So what can I have find steed. What can I conjure? Or what will you allow me to conjure?
Oh. Let me look at it.
Because he said that
it has a list, and then it
Yeah.
says GM can also decide what you can conjure.
Your GM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds. Because they said camels wouldn't do good, so I'm just deciding if I need to do this or if I need to get a scorpion or whatnot.
That's a good skill.
I mean, we're gonna pull this from the ledger anyhow, so.
Oh, so like all the our writing things are from the ledger.
Yeah, we'll pull that from the ledger.
Okay. Yo, did Oz put like some money in the ledger at all for like?
Not yet. He went straight to a banquet room and had a party and came back to the room drunk as shit.
He's been sleeping very hard for quite some time now.
Indeed.
What do you think, guys? Lizard or scorpion for me?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know how well you are with animals.
So,
I'm pretty
I
good.
would allow a giant scorpion to be conjured, not a giant lizard, not a scorpion. The scorpion's too high CR rating.
Alright. I'll
just
conjure
see
my
the
lizard steed.
Seraphim and the scorpion is a fat guy in a little coat.
So we only need 8.
They're both the same size. The scorpions and lizards are basically the same size.
They're kind of one's a little wider, I think I'm gonna go with the scorpion.
Okay. Scorpion.
I was really excited to ride a lizard, but then you brought scorpions up, and I was like, that seems more amazing. So,
I do have one question about the scorpions. Are there poison? Are they still are they
They're
depoisoned?
very much poisonous. No, they're very much.
They're not depoisoned. Okay.
Just bop you in the back of the head.
That's why they're harder to tame.
Stumbles a little bit.
Just bob and weave the whole time, baby. Bob and
Have
weave.
a thing. Comes out there.
You might want to watch out for your owl.
my owl will destroy the scorpion. And I feed it another piece of bacon.
Yo, that owl's going to be fat.
Owl is going to love me.
All the way into cardiac arrest.
Actually, when it comes to birds of prey, you want to keep them at a certain weight, so that way they know they associate you with food, and they'll keep coming back.
You kind of want to semi-starve them a little bit.
Yep.
Well, on the first day, you know, I think 3 pieces of bacon is, you know.
10 pieces of bacon.
You're already going up 2, 3. Okay, never mind. Okay, 5.
1 pound.
Listen, if I give my owl a pound of bacon on the first day that it meets me,
I mean, you have to carry him on your head. If your neck can handle it, feed him as much bacon as you'd like.
And remember, you know
I
that
can
bacon's
carry
gonna
a
go
bag.
in and then out.
Oh yeah, don't
yes.
forget about
And
that.
then I have, you know,
His hair can't get much greasier.
right.
Oh, I beg to differ.
He has the stone, remember?
Yo, I mean, you do have the
I-
stone, you can use the stone, but there is that point in time where you're like, oh, I have shit on me.
You know, going through my entire life, I have never once worried like
Oh
you
my God.
people worry about having shit on you.
Ugh.
I try to avoid it.
I
As
spent
do I.
Where I
150
come
years
from,
with rat
it's
feces
a
on
mask.
me.
It's a mask for my disguise in the wild. So it's helped me out in many occasions to hide.
Alright, so we all set?
I think so.
Oh, are we paid up?
Ledger?
Oh, are we taking it out of the ledger?
Yeah, we'll take out the ledger.
Okay.
Just the riding companions, not the
Yeah.
bought animals.
That was okay. Well, let me put that
Yeah.
75 back into my
Yeah.
gold then.
Yeah, any of these
So-
great things I'll pull from the ledger.
Well, so give me the list of who got what.
I'm taking a lizard.
So we need. So since Kaflu will be able to conjure one, we only need 8 then, right?
Well, it's for lizards.
I'm actually gonna take a lizard. Q will take a lizard.
I don't want to get hit in the back of the head
Beeman will take a
for
lizard.
3 days.
Would it even affect you?
Hold on, that might be true.
Immune
Yeah.
to poison.
You're
have a
middle.
I only have a resistance to poison. It's still that, the thing
Seraphim,
hitting me in the
you're-
back of the head.
Seraphim, you're a scorpion.
Yes,
All right.
I like to live life
And
on
then
mute.
what about for Belmont?
We'll get Belmont.
Well,
We can have a score.
he's meeting us here,
Or-
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, do we want to let him choose, or do we just want to throw him in the scorpion?
No, we're
He's
just
the
gonna
one who
throw
told
him
us
in.
about the lizard, so I would assume that he would only want lizards. But as great of a magician as he is, I'm sure he can conjure up whatever he wants.
Yo, Holmes, like he said, he probably wants a lizard, so we should get him a scorpion.
Yeah, we just gotta keep him on his toes, you know.
Alright.
Let him know we're in charge.
All
This
right.
is
What
all
about
they have
Triss?
left for you.
We'll put her on a lizard.
I'll appreciate that. Right. What about Milo and
They both
Oz?
want scorpions.
That was quick.
All right. So we're getting 8. We're getting 4 of each. 8 total, right?
Yes.
We're about to turn a 3-day trip into a 5-day trip.
When we fight off 2 of our riding.
Oh my god.
Okay. So it's 500 total for the rental.
So we get, what, 50 back?
500 silver. Got it.
500 copper. I got that in my pocket.
right. So you have purchased your quarry for tomorrow, and he is holding them and getting them ready actually for the journey. You will need to.
Food and water.
Pick
Well,
our
yeah,
mounts.
he provides all that with it.
Okay.
You will need to establish a relationship in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yes,
Dominance.
yes. Well, there's only one thing left to do, I guess, and that's go to bed.
Alrighty.
So you guys heading back to the hotel?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's about 1 in the morning now.
Yeah, we probably should get to bed.
Yeah.
All right, and Seraphim, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. Uh, 15.
Okay. All of a sudden, it feels like all the alcohol you have drank in the past 30 days is hitting you, and you just get like a wave. Just get like it's just like a wave of dizziness as you turn to leave, and you just kind of stumble on the spot.
Oh, you all right there, Seraphim?
Oh, your
What's
poor
going on
owl.
with Seraphim? You're looking a little blue.
Yes, I am blue. I have a really bad headache right now.
Yo, maybe it's like the owl that's sitting on your horns.
I need to go to sleep.
Do you need a drink? Do you need a drink?
Oh, yo, yeah. Yo, maybe a drink will help.
Yeah, yeah. You just need a drink.
No, I need to go to sleep.
I think you just need a drink. And I'll pull out one of the sea liquor bottles.
Okay. I love it. Just the smell of this uncorked bottle is enough to almost make you want to retch. But you hold it in.
If he's
Yeah.
holding it up, just back and forth, sloshing it.
Yo, it's like,
Yes, I'm going to bed.
What happened? Is
I
something
don't
wrong?
know. I just walked through that doorway. And I feel like shit now.
Maybe it was the chicken. Maybe you should not have gone in the cage with the chicken. It was
Yes,
making
it's
you
probably the
stumble.
chicken.
I could see it was making you stumble when you were in there.
It did make me stumble. Yes.
The owl could
It's
be throwing off your balance.
probably
as
the
well.
chicken. We don't need to go near that chicken again.
Do you feel like I don't know, like 10 pounds heavier?
No.
Checking. 10 pounds plus 3 bacon slices.
The bacon slices were already on my person.
He's already carried.
Only on the neck. Only on the neck.
Just imagine like him swaying and the owl like.
she's staying in place, but just barely.
Yeah.
She's starting to sway as well.
Her body's moving around.
You
but her
guys-
head-
you guys-
the head's not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but yes, I need to lie
You guys
down.
make your way back. Yeah, you guys make your way back to the Aleros, and you can head up to your room if you want, or you can do, whatever.
Hey, yo,
I'm
Servant,
going to sleep.
I have a good thought. The owl's probably not going to sleep on your horn when you sleep, so you could probably just like set your axe up and he could sleep on the axe. Like
I mean,
sit on the top.
I
like,
sleep with
you
my
know?
axe on my chest,
Oh,
like this. But it can just perch on top of me. So,
yeah, we'll see how that goes.
See, You guys walk in the room and you hear the snores of Milo in concession with each other. They're like kind of in sync. As one breathes in, the other breathes out. You also see Triss there, and she's asleep too. She has her like eye covering, or night eye covering that she also has like a pillow stuffed in each ear, looking visibly frustrated, but asleep. Y'all walk in to get settled for the night. Is there anything you all want to do before the night?
I think I do want to do something.
Okay.
I want to attempt to use a disguise kit on Milo while he's sleeping.
I will assist. I will help him.
All right. Roll a dexterity check. Are you proficient in disguise kit?
I think so. Would it be under tools?
Be under your proficiencies.
Yeah.
Where are
tools.
proficiencies? I have disguise.
If it's under your proficiencies, if you're proficient in it, it'll be there.
Yes, I have it. Yes, I am.
Yes. So roll a dex check plus your proficiency bonus. At advantage, since Beeman's helping.
Where's
I love this
proficiency?
idea.
Oh, I see. At advantage?
+3.
Okay.
Yes, at advantage since Beeman's helping.
One fell off. All right, so at advantage.
Oh no!
My dice were a 3 and a 4,
Plus
which
8.
puts me at a 16. I think.
No.
15.
Which had
15?
12.
So 8,
You rolled a 4.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4 and I rolled a 4.
You rolled 7.
And you said
But
add my dex.
This is a check, not a saving throw.
Oh, saving throw. Got you. Wait, how do you do a dex
So,
check?
so
Oh,
what's
plus
your,
5. Okay,
Just
so
do plus
5,
five,
6,
plus
7,
3.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12.
Okay, what are you trying to make Milo look like?
Well, Beeman's helping me. I start to do like the little mustache, of course. And if Beeman's helping me, like, Holmes, like, what else should I do?
Oh man. Let's take a look at this real quick.
I want to try and make him look like the tax collector.
Okay. All right. You you crudely make him look like Stuart the Steward. It's passable. You know what you're going for, so it looks good to you. Beeman, you have to ask what he's going. You have to ask what he's.
More feminine too.
You have to ask what he's going for, and then you kind of like turn your head and you kind of see it.
It's Stuart, like the tax guy.
Okay, I kind of see it. Sorta.
Anyway, he's gonna wake up wearing something different, so it'll
That
be
is
funny.
true. That's real funny. Oh man, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be so funny.
Before I lay down to go to sleep, I lay my shield down, and I put like a pillow on top of it, and then I put like a couple little pieces of bacon around it, and I shut my owl down on the pillow.
Okay. She sits there for a while and she finds a better perch to sleep on after a bit. After she eats all the bacon, kind of scratches up the pillow, and then
Okay.
she flies off to a
That's
higher
right.
point in the room.
I just want her to know she's in the lap of luxury now.
All right. All right. If that's it, we'll call it a night for the night, and you can all have a long rest. Get all your spells.
If anyone, when we go to sleep, I'm gonna use my, Song of Rest. If anyone needed it, I know
So
I was down hit
So
points.
So you get all your hit points back on a long rest.
Oh, right.
You don't have to roll hit dice.
Oh, that was a short rest. Okay, okay. I
That's
see.
only on a short rest.
Okay.
A long rest, everybody.
Cool,
Hit points gone from.
cool.
I forgot.
Why do we lose hit points from? That box that got open?
Oh, the
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Goes 15? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
forgot
You
about
guys
that.
roll off points. I took it directly, and I did not.
Not all of us are so good at taking it to the face.
Hey.
So, wake up in the morning.
Feeling like
Yeah,
P. Diddy.
he did.
I think we're done. Ian.
But
Oh, are we?
no, we still got.
Yeah,
we
we're
still got a
still
little
going.
bit. I'm just making sure everybody gets a long rest that's not here.
I need to tame my scorpion, as it were.
All right, so you all wake up bright and early. You see Oz and Milo
Aw.
and Seraphim are kind of groggy. Seraphim, you feel like you got hit by
Hit like a full
large.
ton of bricks.
You feel like you got hit by a large wagon.
Over the earring, can I choose who I'm talking to on the earring? Like, if I wanted to talk to one person and not another, or like a few people and not one, or does it communicates to everybody? I'm surprised this is the first time we thought that question came up.
Look at the spell.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Listen to Kesha.
It doesn't
Stop making
specify because you all the rings create a telepathic link between you all.
Mm-hmm.
So it would probably be everybody hears it.
Yeah, I think it's like an open channel, like a CB
Okay.
radio kind of deal.
Well, I want to, as I wake up, I want to try and make sure and go around and say to everyone, yo, don't tell Milo what he looks like.
Okay. Easy enough because Milo and Oz definitely sleep in.
Okay, good.
Surprise.
Come on.
So you get them all. You get them all up and get a little bit of breakfast in you via room service that's provided, and so you all get a good meal into you before you head off to the Valiant Vanguards to retrieve your mounts. As you get there, you see Belmont the Bombastic standing there. He's finely dressed, definitely not dressed for a trek through the desert, but it looks spiffy nonetheless. He's like, "Oh, hello, my friends. Pleasure to see you this morning."
Good
Hey,
morning.
yo.
What's up with the boss
Morning.
threads there?
Oh,
We're going-
you know, you just like the job you want to have, not the job you have. You know how they say.
Well, okay.
It's fucking bright out here.
Yes, my friend. This is the desert. It's sun and sand.
Mr. Bombastic has a really good dark spell. It's really fancy.
Yes, I can make it darkness around you if you would like.
No, I'll be fine. Don't trouble yourself.
Okay, well, you just let me know, my friend.
So Bombastic, we took care of the animals yesterday. We got you a scorpion. So we got
a
4.
scorpion. Say, those are a little tricky to ride. The stinger of it all.
I mean, he only had a certain amount of like lizards and scorpions available, and the other ones were apparently rented already. So we could only get 4 lizards and then 4 scorpions.
We kind of assumed.
Okay, you know,
Them's the breaks.
you know what? I'm a team. You know what? I'm a team player. I am. I'm all about it.
Plus, you're a local. We
Yes,
thought you
but-
would be amazing at this.
Yeah, Holmes, it's not like
well,
you're gonna
that's-
be the only one on a scorpion,
Let's
which
do
would
it.
which would have been hilarious.
Show us how it's done.
I could have totally made that happen. There are 7
We
lizards.
could have.
Oh man.
Opportunity missed.
No worry, we will figure it out. Let's go inside and bond with our mounts. Let's say. Okay, so you all make your way in. You make your way. Yeston, the owner of the establishment, leads you into the back area where he has all your mounts kind of set up there. You see the giant lizards there. They kind of have these like makeshift saddles on them, and they're kind of standing there. Some of them are on 2 legs, and some of them on 4 legs, just kind of like waiting around. They seem semi-intelligent and kind of know the drill. The scorpions are like snapping at each other and like whipping their tail.
Hi,
Yes.
lizard.
Yes.
You don't see a saddle.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone's going to be chafed.
I'm in danger. Oh.
Okay. So you all, I need you all to make a. Let's do the lizard people first. I need Alphonse, Q, Beeman, and I'll roll for Triss. You all make animal handling checks.
Oh God.
I'm so glad I had
metal
my-
robot.
I'm so
This is
glad I have my
garbage.
steed.
All right, so I was just scrolling
17.
through my features and traits, and I just realized I have Jack of all trades, so I can add a +1 to any ability check.
Yeah, so that should be in D&D Beyond already. You see the like half spheres.
Oh, oh, okay, I see. Okay, cool. Okay. Nah, I don't have to remember
rolled-
anything.
An 11.
D&D Beyond.
Making every
Yeah.
D&D player extra lazy.
All right, let's roll for Triss. He's not very wise. Okay. So anybody who got below a 13.
Wait, for animal handling, I haven't rolled yet. One
For
second.
the lizard. Oh, go ahead and roll.
I'll make it 100.
Just for the
It
lizard team.
it was a 20, and then it bounced back to an 8, so I have a 9.
Ah.
Yep.
I pulled 17.
I rolled an 11.
Dice is going to jail.
Did Austin freeze?
I think so.
Yeah.
Frozen on the screen. Discord is going slow. What are we gonna do when the DM freezes?
Come on, Austin. You do it.
Oh, snap. Pretty pumped, guys.
Snap, crackle, pop, baby.
I just hit 204 follows. On
Hell
my
yeah.
page.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I am going about this about as shamelessly as possible. So I'm literally, I've stripped all my information from my Facebook page that has anything personal to do with me, and then I'm adding everybody on Facebook and then sending them invites to my page.
Don't do it.
Nice.
It's
That's the way
business.
to do it right there.
It's business for me.
Yeah.
Like if I was trying to promote a business, it would be me walking around shaking hands. This is my virtual handshakes. And I'm getting
Shaking
some
hands?
weird
Mhm.
people adding me back, and I'm just like deleting their requests because they're like, my name's Amy Taylor, but it's definitely a dude from Ethiopia. I'm like, oh, you're probably not Amy Taylor.
So you're shaking baby with human hand.
Yeah. But I was like, you know what? This is probably about the best way to do this for free.
Yeah.
And then when I share my stream, it goes to all these people, whether they like it or not. They've accepted their
There
fate.
he is.
What a beautiful
It went
face.
down. It went down. I don't know what's happening.
I sang a song about it.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm just gonna expedite this because I don't know what's happening with my connection. Beaming and Q, you try a couple more times and you end up, you get a few lashings, but you get on it. All right, Scorpion team.
Nope.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Sterfin and all the rest of the people that aren't here, plus Belmont.
Pretty good with animals.
Belmont has a -1.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Who has a -1? Belmont does?
Yeah,
Oh, that poor guy.
he's not
Oh,
very
no.
wise.
We put that together already.
We're never gonna find this
What's
place now.
happening?
Yo,
It's
he
gonna
should have
take us
just not been a dick.
Hey.
He wanted,
Oh, man.
we gave him, constructive criticism, and he took it like we were digging at him. But
Well, he apologized when you weren't here.
oh, I was not here. Okay.
Still keeping his shit though.
He was still a dick.
Yeah.
Definitely still keeping his shit.
I still think it'd be really funny to break out that star map, like when we're making our way back. Like, man, let's see, and just like pull it out, like
What-
all.
What if we were already under the stars, and then you just pulled it out, and it just matched all the stars?
Just twist it a little bit, just to
But
make
wait,
them,
wait.
whoa, it's getting crazy out here.
There, we got it.
What a beautiful night.
All right, go to Milo. I haven't used my phone right now. I don't know what happened to my computer. Literally everything's working except it.
By the way, it took me 5 tries to get something higher than 13.
It happens, man.
I'm gonna be honest, my rolls are typically terrible, so
I got it on my
Seraphim,
second.
Seraphim, what'd you roll?
21, son.
Okay, so you and Milo mount up right away, no issues. You actually kind of both calm the scorpion into a way where it's not snapping its pincers and it's not even lashing its tail. Its tail's just sitting there curled.
I
up
give it some
behind you.
bacon.
It takes it. Oz and Belmont, however, do not have the same luck.
just get struck a few times.
Yeah. Let's see. This is hard to do without my computer.
Impow. Impow. I was reading your headphones. Impow.
Chin Bao.
Impow.
Xing Chang. Shuang Shao Xing Xing.
So I saw a really funny meme, and it was the word penguin in Chinese. It's 2 Chinese characters. The first one meaning goose or business, and the second character meaning goose. So the word penguin in Chinese is literally business goose. And so
That's how, yeah.
I asked my buddy Patrick, who lives in China. I was like, I need you to verify this, and he was like, yeah, the tones are different. He's like, but technically it's correct. It means business goose. Like, this
That's
is awesome.
great.
You see the two scorpions that the other two are trying to mount, and they snap their claws both at him. Belmont taking a claw snap to the arm and taking some damage, actually.
All right, starting out strong.
It's a D8.
It's a real sleight of hand.
Can't pull that out of your hat.
Listen, Belmont, you gotta.
So he takes 6 points of damage, and you see the scorpion grab him up, and he's just kind of like waving him around.
Good morning, USA.
And you see Oz kind of flap out of the way of this other grass. Oz is gonna try again to saddle up.
There goes that guy.
I don't think it liked your outfit, Belmont.
Oh man.
Okay, with a oh no, actually that doesn't work. So Oz gets up on the scorpion, and he and the scorpion like starts to buck, and you see the tail rear back and strike out at him.
Does it hit? Does it hit? Does it hit?
What's up with this AC? And it goes right past Oz, and he just moves out of the way just in time. So he's still mounted, but it's kind of shaky. He's gonna try one more time to tame it. With a natural 20, he kind of rears it back and gives it a smack on the head, and it kind of gets in line. His tail sits poised and ready to go. Belmont, however, is still being grappled.
Oh.
So you guys watch as he's just being waved around. He's kind of like, help me, my friends. And he's going to try.
Belmont, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing great, buddy.
Oh my gosh. What's
I'll
happening right
take
now?
out my. I'll take out my whip. I'll take out my whip, and I'll whip it at the scorpion to try and help him a bit.
All right, 1 second.
That makes it more angry.
I was thinking about making the scorpion fly.
He can fly, he can fly, he can fly.
Shit. OneDrive.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. He just you see him like waving around, and you hear his voice get about 3 times louder. It's like booms out from him. Let me down, and he's just still being waved around. And he's gonna try to break grapple. Oh man, wizards.
Sucks to suck.
Athletics. Okay, he rolled an 8.
Oh,
Break
against
grapple.
the scorpion's grapple?
And he is still grappled.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him, just in case.
Okay,
I guess I'll get ready.
You're using your whip.
Yeah.
All right.
So like tame it
To try
a
to
bit.
get it. Yeah. To make a animal handling check.
You just got your message, but you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
16.
16. Okay, so that helps a bit, and you kind of whip his claws, and you get Belmont onto the ground, and you assist him in getting out of this grapple, and so he's going to get advantage, and with a come on, and with a 15, he does break grapple, and you kind of help him get on the scorpion, and so you're going to give him advantage with his animal handling as well. And with a 18 minus 1, 17, he's able to
Nice.
tame it and
Nice.
uses the whip around that you have and kind of gets his own rope and kind of gets up his pinchers and kind of you guys all mount up and get ready to go, and that's where we'll end session as you mount up heading in a southeasterly direction towards the ruins of Xanthus.
He gets 8 hit points if he needed it.
Okay.
I was standing by as well. I was like,
That's exactly how much he needed, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we about lost him right there.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I hate to have to kill a scorpion in front of the its owner.
Not getting
I
that
got a
puzzle.
new best friend.
Oh, the owl. I was like,
New-
Belmont?
New best friend
Belmont?
and an awesome hangover. That'll probably last the whole
Yes.
trip.
Hangover from hell. I have no idea where it came from. It just happened. It was the chicken for
It's
sure.
The chicken.
100% the chicken.
The chicken.
It's
It's the only outlier I can think of.
Joe Holmes, you're the only one that feels like that, and you're the only one that went by the chicken.
Yep.
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 true, very true.
All right,
Definitely
well,
chicken.
we'll pick up here next week as you all head off into the desert, and we will roll some skills check or some
Oh no.
encounter
have-
checks.
I have a question because I forgot. Our beer bot. Did we sell that? Okay.
No.
No.
No,
No.
he's
Okay.
with you.
We-
Or
we sold our
he's in the
hotel.
hotel room.
We sold our cart. That's what we sold. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
To the penguins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beer bot. I mean, you have multiple ways to carry him with you now because you have the hole and you have
Right.
the bag. Probably better to go in the hole. Probably
Yeah.
a better entry for him. And
You
try
might
to
not
stuff
like us
him
as
in
much.
the bag.
You might not like us as much.
Sure.
Or you
anymore.
could have left him. You could have left him at the hotel room.
I think we'll leave him at the hotel.
Yeah, I would say we leave him at the hotel room.
But
Yeah.
we do have the water jug, so it's not like we need
Yeah,
to
you
fill
have
him
the
with
alchemy
water
jug. Yeah.
and bring him with us. You know.
Sheriffin is going to be taking suggestions for names of his owl across this whole trip, and we'll be naming the owl at the end of it.
Hedwig all day.
So if y'all have any owl name suggestions that
I
you
don't think this is a
would
Hedwig
fit.
owl.
Sheriffin,
I'm leaning
So,
pretty heavily
well-
towards Serafina.
Seraphina.
Yeah, there you go.
Seraphina the Wild with an E.
We might as well make the jump to just Olivia. Boom. Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde.
Yep.
Yeah. The logical leap there.
So what's that owl gonna play as? Just a regular owl?
It's a regular owl.
Cool.
With hardened arteries.
So
Yes.
we're gonna have to figure out how to split up all these items
Regular bacon owl.
and not use them around Belmont.
We'll just keep him in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bombastic.
I figured we
Yeah,
just
they're
keep
all
them in
currently
the
in the hole. So
Yeah, unless we absolutely
Yeah, they're
need
currently
them, I guess.
there.
they're all
Right.
kind of gimmicky and they're not really like.
Yeah, I don't really see us
Yeah.
needing. Yeah.
I mean,
Now
the-
those
the-
Seraphim
sludge, that
did
would be
have a
anything.
thought. Those wedding rings he might have lost his wife.
Didn't he mention something about that in the beginning, or no? Am I just thinking something different?
I don't remember.
But
Might have robbed
that
the
might be
widower.
something. That might be something we want to give back to him.
Hey, he
Or,
robbed her.
you know,
He robbed her ring bearer at the
Fine.
wedding.
find somewhere. You know.
Nope.
Robbed some little kid.
No, remember the dice? There was something about jewelry with that.
Yeah.
You have
When?
no idea.
Yeah, we don't know
No.
about that though.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You're going all meta.
Yeah, that was a meta question for the DM, trying to figure out mechanics.
I always mess that crap up. Like, oh, you heard it, but you didn't hear it. I mean,
Just a clarifying question.
Fair enough.
it wasn't in regards to this. It was just.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
it looks like. I like having a good picture in my mind.
Who has the map currently?
I think I do. The one that we were using at the other city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a map of the city. But
Yeah, the
He
other
is
city.
our cartographer.
I don't have one of this current city. But you mean the star map?
No, the map that I got leading us to this ruin.
Oh yeah. You do. You
Yeah.
have a hand-drawn map.
Oh yeah, from the
Vinny's
office.
office.
I will-
That's right.
From the office.
Yeah.
I will give it to Alphonse.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow. My dog's biting me.
Is the squirrel still in the office?
Yeah,
Yep.
I meant to call it back.
It's fine. You would have time to call it back.
But in the hotel, but we got caught up identifying him.
He's like half starved, doesn't have the energy to come back.
He's still just there, like.
Ain't nothing happening here.
Damn, this is boring.
Guys, well, pick there next time.
I'm excited. That was fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was late.
No, you're good.
Yes.
That's all good.
I mean, we spent a bunch of time writing the notebooks. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm excited for the adventures in the desert.
Yep. We'll see what lies ahead of you in
Oh,
the
God.
desert and at the ruins.
The dean was getting sassy.
I want to see if.
Oh, I was very sassy last week. Proud of myself for not being too sassy this week.
You weren't sassy this week? You write in the notebook. It's legible.
I just
Oh,
want.
that's not sassy.
You rolled the
That's
dice.
accurate.
It's
That's
the number.
accurate.
That's just what happened.
The,
Yeah,
key,
that's what
the key turns.
I wanted Oz to wake up thinking the tax collector was in our
He
room.
totally would have if he was here.
Yeah.
Woke up in bed with him. Woke up in bed with the tax collector.
They're still in their tuxedos, by the way.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, see y'all next time.
All right.
Have a good
See
night.
you later.
Right.